So welcome. This is Ifeoluwa Akintaro from After School Academy. So I will be continuing from where we stopped in the last time, and we will continue with our web design course. And this is just a course under our digital marketing professional class. So you are welcome. Let's kick off again. So last time, let me go back to my slide. Let's see where we stop and let's proceed from there. So last time we have been able to see how to create your terms and conditions page. So we want to move to the privacy policy page now. So I'm going straight to my dashboard, and from there we'll be able to build our privacy policy page. So now if I get to my privacy policy page now, you might see a privacy policy page there already, and I will tell us why. So actually, I have made this recording before, but after spending almost 2 hours recording the class, I found out that my audio was not working after 2 hours. So I've even finished the recording, I've finished everything, only for me to find out that I have not recorded anything. I've only recorded the video, but it has no audio. It's a pity, but I have to do it again. So that's why you have this privacy policy there. It ought not to be there. So what I will do now is to trash it. Come to my trash, empty trash. So let's start fresh. Sorry about that. Why am I saying sorry about that? I should say sorry to myself. So it's okay. Let's go again. So now we want to build our privacy policy page. So I will click add new. And to build your privacy policy page, to generate your privacy policy, you have to go to H2 just as we did for the other for the terms and conditions. So this is the title, privacy policy. So let's go to our H2 now. Let's go ahead and generate. So hopefully so you can see I've copied it before, I've done this before. It's a pitiful thing, but we thank God. Okay, so you come to your web tools, you come to privacy policy. Okay, so as soon as that is done, you come to website name, you put your name, the name of the website, so the name of the website, and the website URL is yolaakintaro.com.ng. So that's the website URL. Then I'll generate my privacy policy. Then I will scroll down, and this is the privacy policy. We remove this. Don't worry. Then you Control A and Control C. That is, you select all and you copy. So now let's go back to our dashboard. Let me take us to our dashboard again. So here we are on our dashboard. I will paste what I've copied now. Come to one of the blocks and click paste. So now we can see the information there already. Then you click on publish, publish. So if you view your page now, you should see your privacy policy there. So privacy policy. Now I have to go and remove this. I don't want this. So the title is okay. So edit page again. So I will remove this header. So just right click it, sorry, then click on this settings, then scroll down, remove heading, and that's all. So you have it there. So I will update it, and I will view page again. So now it's no longer there. You can see it. So that's your privacy policy, looking good. So now let's go back to our dashboard and let's go back to our slide. Let's see what is next. Okay. So let's go back to our slide. Let's see what's next on the agenda. So we've seen how to create your privacy policy. So now let's move to the basic parts of a website. So I will just quickly do a run through the basic part of a website. Then I will now show us how to build it from scratch, making use of Elementor Page Builder. So basic part of a website, the first thing when you get to a website, you will see is the header and the menu. So the menu is actually incorporated inside the header. So it's always at the top of the website. So this is the uppermost part of a website. And this is the first thing visitors will see when they enter a website. It contains the brand's logo and website menu. The website menu is the map of the website. And this is the main navigation that helps visitors find what they are looking for. So the menu includes your most essential web pages. And this menu will help you to be able to navigate through the website. And you have to arrange it in a way that it will help the user experience and people will be able to follow through rightly. And don't forget, this is the first thing people will see on your website. So let me show you a sample of the header. It's something very simple. You have your logo at the top, then you have your navigation pages, and you have the button, which is the join us button or anything you want to put there. So you can see the menu, the home. This allows you to go straight to the home, the about page, the project page, the blog page, the contact page, then you have the logo. You might have seen things like this. So I will still show you how we build this. So let's proceed to featured visual. So that's the second thing you see on a website when you scroll down. So this comes up immediately below the header, and it can be an image, series of images, it can be slideshow or a video. So together, the header and main featured visual make up the top section of your website. So it is often referred to as above the fold, and this featured visual is essential in creating a good first impression. So when people land on your website, the first thing they will see, one thing that is very that people will see first is your featured visual, and it is something you don't want to joke with. You want to make sure the copy is very strong, the images are communicating the right message, and you are able to get the attention of the visitor as soon as, in fact, as soon as they are seeing the visual, the featured visual, they know what they are on the page for, they know what the page is all about, and they already get the message and they are ready to deal with your business. So the success of your website lies mostly on the featured visual, how you were able to communicate through that element. So the visual should convey something important about your brand. So this is an example for a website that we are a dummy website we are just creating. You can see every child deserves basic education. Instantly, you pass the message, you have the call to action, then you have the image that communicates the message. So that's a featured visual. It can be an image, it can be a video, it can be a slideshow. So you must arrange it in a way that it will be captivating and it can get the attention of the audience. So we have the basic part of the other part of the website, which is your website content. So your content are the words written on your site that explain what your website is all about, what you have to offer, and how site visitors can take advantage of your offerings. So content covers a wide array of things. It can be the paragraphs that explains your site's mission. It can be the product. It can be the call to action text. It can be the testimonials. It can be the events. It can be your sidebar. Everything that makes up the message that people can read and they can see on your website is the website content, and you have to plan this very well. So let me give you an example of that. So you can see something like make a difference today. That's a content, test content, become a volunteer, donate to support, become a partner, join us now, donate now, learn more. All these things reflect the content of the website and the messages you want to pass on the website, and it allows people to make a decision about your offerings. So those are website content. You can see another sample of the website content here. Our promise to uphold the trust placed on us, something like that. So that is your website content. It reveals more messages about your website and your offerings and what people can get on your website. It directs people on what you want them to do and what they can get from your website. Then below the fold, you have what we call the footer. So this is the bottom and the lowest part of a website. It usually contains a sitemap with links to the pages available on your site. So this helps visitors find all of your offerings, including those that might be revealed on your header. So now when people scroll down to your website, it will be difficult for them. It's not good that when they want to go to other pages, they have to scroll up again to go to your menu to click. So you can include those links on your footer also, so that you can direct people to other pages on your website that will be of importance. So it can also contain basic contact information, which is crucial for business success. It can also include social bar that contains social icons that lead users to your social profiles. So you can direct people to your social profiles from your footer. It's a very important thing that you have to include. So this is a sample of the footer and how the footer looks like. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now let's move on. That's the filter aspect. Sorry, I just have to attend to little things. So sorry for that little break. Okay, so let's proceed. So we've seen the filter, and now let's go to a summary of the basic parts of the website. So we have the header, the main content, the header, sorry, I did not include it here. It's all part of the content. The header, the second one, that is the featured visual. Then the main content, you can have a sidebar, you can have and you have the footer. Okay. So now before we go to layout, let's see how we can build all these making use of your Elementor web page builder. How do you build your header, the main content, the sidebar, the filter? Let's see practical examples of that. So let's start from our header. How do we build our header? So let's go to our dashboard now, our WordPress dashboard, and let's start building something beautiful. So let's see how we can build this header from our dashboard. So I'm going to take us to my dashboard now. Okay, let's go to our dashboard and let's get this done. So this is my dashboard, the WordPress dashboard, as you know. And now I can go straight to my pages or pages. Now, as I said, I've already recorded this video before, and I recorded this video. When I recorded this video, I made use of the element, the home tool. So this is, let me show you again what we want to build. But it's a pity the thing did not have audio. So this is what we are about to build. Just the same example we saw in the slide. So this is what we want to build. So I'm going to take this again. So what I will do now is I will trash this page, build it afresh. So I built that in the first recording, but we don't have it again. We don't have the audio for it. All right, let's trash that. Or let me just create a new page, add new, and let's make use of home 3. Let's call it home 3 now. So I want to show you how to build your page from scratch. Let's say probably you are working with a UI UX designer that has already created the layout of the website. They've designed the website. How do you build your own website from scratch, making use of Elementor Page Builder? So pay attention. Let's get this done. So on 3, edit with Elementor. So Elementor is currently loading. All right, so we have the Elementor with us. Okay, so now the first thing we have to do here is to create our section. You already have your header and your footer. Those ones will always appear on your page. Then come to settings. That's the first thing, sorry. On your page layout, make sure it is Elementor full width. Awesome. Now you can click your plus section to add new section. You can click this file. Maybe you have a template already for Elementor. You can insert your templates here. But for now, we are not dealing with templates. We want to build from scratch. If you want to make use of your starter template to build also, you can start from here. So you can see different pages templates that you can go for blocks, and you can pick hero. Hero is actually what you want to build now. Hero is the same thing as your featured visual. So you can see examples, something similar to what you want to build. You can see it here. So those are the hero. But for now, we are not making use of templates. We want to build our thing. So you click the plus sign, you pick your section. So I'll be starting with a clean section. Then I will change this background. Edit background. I will come to my style. So if you to edit a section, just click this button, click it, come to style. You can, if you want to change layout here, you can change layout. If you want to add content with something like this, just leave it as it was. Don't bother yourself about this. So come to style. Let's change our, if you want to add a slideshow, if you want to add a video, if you want to add a gradient, if you want to add, you make use of classic. If you want to add an image, you can add an image from here. And you can change the color of your background also. So let's input. So I've already input the image of the boy I want to add. Let's say I've not done that before. I'll just come to upload file and I'll select file. And okay, let me follow the process. So to add my image, I made a suggestion that anytime you are adding image, ensure that your image is in WEBP format. So maybe let's firstly go and check that. Let's see how you can do that. And from there, you'll be able to, I've shared this in the first video, also in the first lesson, but let's take a, do we need to do that again? I'm not sure we need to do that again. So I will just go my system and I will bring in the content. I will just upload it for us, or I should. Okay, so for the purpose of people that might, if you are watching this for the first time, so let me go through that process again. I will do that now. So I will open another web tab. Okay, so let's go to another tab. So let's stop sharing this tab for now, and let's go to another tab. So you go to a website called convertio.co. Convertio.co. That's the name of the website. And let me share the link. Convertio.co. So I want to share the link with us. So let me show it. So this is the website. Go to convertio.co. And when you get there, you upload your you upload your picture. So I want to convert, so I will choose a file. You can see choose file. Then I will choose my image. Let me go ahead and do that. I will come to my folder. I will come to my stock photos. I think I have it here. This is the boy's image. I will open it. Then I will pick, so your image format should be WEBP. So that's a web format and a nice one. You can see this is a new format that supports useless and loose compression. So the Google company developed this format specifically to do work online as quickly and conveniently as possible. So it's a smaller, it will give you a smaller version of the image, and at the same time, it will give you something that can easily be opened, and it will make your website to load faster. So I've clicked the convert button, and currently it's converting. So the conversion is done now. I can now click on download button. So having done that, so now we'll go back to our Elementor and let's get that done. So our page reader, so we are back on our dashboard. So I will just drag it in now. I will drop the file and that's it. So I will change the name to the name of the website and I will add hero to it. So this is to help I will put it in the alt text. So it will help your, what we call, so now the guy's image. Then I will come to my background. I will put a background, the orange background. I want to make use of orange background. So I will get the S code. I already have the S code written somewhere. So I will just copy it from there. So I'll copy the S code from where I have it and I'll paste it here. So you can see the orange already. Now, what am I doing here? Am I on section? Okay, yeah, that's good. So I've added the background. I've removed the picture. Sorry about that. Yes, I don't want to add it like that because I'm not using the image as a background. So I'm using color as a background. That's an error. Sorry about that. So I will show you how to go about that. So we come back to our inner section, to our widget. This is the widget section. So you pick the inner section as the widget and you drop it here. So we'll be having two sections. We have a section for the text and another section for the image. So this is where we are going to add the image. So that's the mistake I made. Sorry about that. So I will come to image, widgets. So all these are widgets that you can make. You have a lot of them. So come to my image widget, drop it here. Then I can now go and pick that guy's image now. Come to my media library, pick this and insert it. Oh, the image has a background. How come? Okay, so that's, I don't need that. Let's pick the one without a background. I believe this one doesn't have a background. Okay, so I don't want something with a background. So that must have been an error from when I was selecting the picture to convert. So let's move on. Okay. The next thing is to add the text widget. So the first thing that will come up is the heading. And the heading is, let me get that. The heading should be, every child deserves basic education. So I've copied that and I've pasted it here. Every child deserves basic education. Then let's come to style. Let's change that to white, as you can see it. And that's all. So let's come to our widget again. Let's put a text editor here. And let's change what we have there to the right information, and I'll paste it. Sorry, what is that? Let me do that again. So together we can put something like that. To my style, change the color to white. Then I want to change this gap. The gap is too much. So I'll come to my typography, scroll down, change the line height a little. Let's make it 23, 22. 22 is okay. Let's see it. Okay, that's beautiful. Now you want to bring down this text. You don't want it to be at the top like that. So I will just pick another widget. This time around, I will make use of what we call spacer. So I will add a spacer at the top of this text. Then I will increase the spacer and use it to bring the text down to the right position I want to put it. Let's check it. So we are done with the header. So I want to bring this down more. Okay, beautiful. So we are done with the header. Sorry, we are done with the featured visual. The guy's image is here, the picture is here. So let's go on to the next section. Let's move on to the next section. So you publish. So you can have a look. If you want to look at it, you can come to your preview pages. It will open on another tab for you. So now let's see what is next that I want to do. So let's go to our slide. We've achieved the first one. Let's see the next thing we want to achieve from our slide. So now the next thing is to go to the website content. We've already achieved this. We've achieved this aspect. Oh, I've not added a button. How did I miss that? So let's go and add this button. So I'm going back to my Elementor. I want to add a button to this. So that means I might need to reduce this. Okay, I will know how best to do this as soon as I add the button. So let's come to widget again. Come to your button and drop your button inside. Then change it to learn more. I guess it's learn more button. Okay, join us, not learn more, join us. So join us. Yeah. So that's the button there, join us. So I want to bring this down a little. So I come back to my spacer that I'm using to bring it down a little. Then I can check this again. Yeah, I think this is okay now. It's okay now. You can join from here. Have the guy's image and this. Okay, so this is better. And I can update my website now. So if I come to my, that has been done. Okay, so now let's go to let's see the next thing on our slide. Sorry, let me do that. So the next thing will be to create the content. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to use another way to share the screen so that I won't be going back and forth. But if that is not sure, if that's taking time, I will just move on. Okay, while that one is processing in the background, let me show us what we have next. Okay, So we are moving to this. So let's build this, the website content. So we want to build this aspect of the website. So let's build this aspect of the website. Okay. I'm going to share that now. So we are going back to our Elementor page builder. So let's build the next section of the website. So you come to this, you click this, and you click this section. Then the first thing you want to do is to change the color a little based on the color we have on the template, on the design. So come to the background type, come to color and make it little gray, not too much. That's it. Then come to your text. Let's add our first text. Then that one is talking about what? We have get involved now. So just pay attention. If you have any question, you can let me know. Okay, so come to style, centralize, text color. So let me copy my orange color again and paste it here. So that's it, get involved now. And the next thing to do is to get the title, and that will be make a difference today. Make a difference today. So make a difference today, and you centralize it. And this time around, this spacing is too much. So what I will do is to come here under get involved now. I will come to advanced. I will reduce that margin. I will reduce that margin so that I can move up. You can see what I'm doing. Let me make it 50. That should be good. Okay, that's okay. Now the distance is too close to the upper section. So I will come to a widget and I will add spacer at the top. So that is okay. Beautiful. So now let's add inner sections. So we want to divide it into 3 columns, as you know. So, but before we do that, let's do that for 3 columns, okay? Just add column, add new column, and that's all. You have 3 columns. So now let me firstly work on this first one by coming to so I want to build the cards that we have there. Let me show you the cards. Sorry, I'm trying to open that so that you can see. So I believe you can see this now. I think this is better now than how I've been opening it before. So I'm trying to go through the slides, sorry. So we've already passed through all this stage. Okay. I wish this can be okay. I'm trying to skip through. We've covered a huge ground. So we passed through this stage. Okay, we've done this. So this is where we are now. Good. So I want to make these cards. So let's do this. So these are the cards I want to make now. And sorry. Let me change my view. Let's go back to the normal view. Okay, so here we are. So you can see what we are building by the side of my video, and you can see the real. So that's okay. Now I think this layout is better now. Good. So let me go back to my Elementor. So now let me build that cost card. So come to your column, come to the style, and let's change that background to something closer to blue. So let's say this is the blue color. I might want to copy this blue color for use another time. So I've copied that blue color so that I can use it another time. Okay, that's good. Then now come down, border. So we want to add a border to it so that we can have that curve aspect. I believe you can see the curve aspect in our, so you can see that curve. So that we can get that curve, we need to add a border. So let's go ahead and add a border. So under border, I will come to solid as border type. Then I don't need any border width like that. I only need to add my border color, and that will be the same color as the blue. I just pasted that. Then the radius can be changed as soon as I have content. So you can see the effect of the radius now, that curve. You can see the effect until I add content. So let's go and add content. So come back here. So the first thing we need here is to add the icon. As you can see, we need to add the icon and the text. So for this, to achieve this, we have what we call icon list. So that's the name of the widget that we are going to use. So let's use icon list. If you cannot find it, just search for it, icon list. So this is it. That's the name of the widget. So I'll drop it here. So I will delete this first. I only need one icon list. So I delete this also. Then I can come to this. The text will be what I have there. Become a volunteer, I think. Become a volunteer. So I will type become a volunteer. And my icon library. So I will just pick any icon here. I don't really need to disturb myself so much about that. That's not the main thing. So let's just pick any icon from here. So which one should we use? Okay, let's use gem as the icon. Now let's change the font of this. Come to style. Let's centralize our icon. And you might not see it very well now. Let me change the color. Starting from the icon, you can see the color of the icon has been changed. You can increase the size of the icon if you want to do so. Then the alignment, just leave it like that, or you can make it closer to the right hand side. And let's leave the icon. Let's come to text. Let's change the color of our text to white. That's beautiful. You can see it now. And let's come to our typography. I want to change that font. I want to change it to Play Fair. Play what now? Play Fair display, something like this. And I believe I can increase this size. Okay, now that's cool. The next thing now, you can see we are seeing the curve already, but don't bother too much about that. Later we can see increased curve. So now the next thing is to add the content below it before the button. So let's add that content. You know how to do that already. Widget, text editor, then drop it inside. And here we can get our content. Let me just copy it and paste it. So this is just a dummy text to something. Because I copied, it will not be regular, that's why. So I can come to my style and I can change the color to white. As you can see it here. So if I close this now, you can see I'm already seeing the thing there. Now, I don't want I want to reduce this. This is too close to the edge. So I want to increase the margin. As you can see, the sample I have here, the margin is not that close. You can see it. So I want to change it. It's too close to the edge. So let's go to advanced. Firstly, unlink this. Then your right margin. I hope I'm on the right one. Text editor. Okay. So why am I not seeing the effect? Oh, sorry. This is my right. This is my left. Okay. Leave it at 0. I should be increasing this. You can see now. You can see the effect. Then so let me change this. Okay. I want to move it a little. Or in order to prevent such kind of thing, let's just come back to our style and let's centralize it. It's as simple as that. So this, I think this is better. Okay, this is better now. All right, now let's add the button below it. Button. Then let's centralize the button. Then the join. Is it join now? Join us now. So that's it. That's the button. If I close this now, I can see it. Now I want to increase. This is too much. And I want to add some spacing below it. So I firstly come to the button. Under padding, the button padding, I will increase it so that I can have some space at the bottom. Then the top padding, I will reduce it. No, sorry, I'm nullifying what I have done already. That's not where to do that. Okay, I think this is okay now. Let's leave it as 20. That's okay. That's okay. Or let's do 25. Let's see how it looks. Beautiful. That's okay. So let's reduce this spacing. So to do that, I will just come back to my text here, come to advanced, and I can reduce the button. I can reduce the button margin. So let me see how it looks now. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, so let's work on our curves now so that we can have something similar to what we have here. So let's work on that curves. So to do that, I might want to firstly reduce the size of this. So let me first reduce the size of this column. So what I will do is come to advanced, under margin, to the right, I will reduce it to 40, and to the left, another 40. Good. So it's looking more narrower now. You can see it. And I can now change I can come to my column, under style, border. I can come to my border radius now and increase it. So you can see the radius as it's increasing. I think I'm okay with this. Okay. So this should be closer to what we have already. If it's not, I can still work on it to get. So let me make this 30, and that should be good. So this should be okay now. Yeah, beautiful. So we have gotten something very similar. And now it's time to change. So the color of this button is actually due to the global setting we have made in the first video. So I'm not going to change the color. You can see the color of our button is the same everywhere. It's because of the global setting we have made. So I don't want to change that. So this is built now. We have made the first card. So since we have been able to achieve the first card, we can just copy and paste the other ones. So I might not even need all this column. I might need to delete it. Then copy this and paste it. You see it? So I might delete this one. Please, sorry. Then come to, okay. Maybe I should not delete it so that I can use it to paste it. I can paste, then I can delete it now. So I have 3 now, which is what I want. You can see it. Beautiful, well arranged. So now I can change this color and the font and the text, sorry. So become a volunteer, donate to support. Donate to support. I can change the icon library. This time around, I can just pick anything that I want to pick. Donate to support. Then I want to change this icon so that it can look like what we have over there. So this time around, I'll be editing the icon. And this is donate now. Donate now. I hope I'm right. Yes. Then let's make the icon an outline. Okay. So let's come to background of the icon. And let's make this to be empty. That's how to remove the background color. Make it empty. Then we will now make use of border, which is solid. I'll make it 2. Then I will remove the color. Instead of green, I will have white. Yes. Then I will change this, my column color, to my orange color. So let me copy and paste my orange color. And I will change the border. Don't forget we added border the other time. So we change the color again. So it will not look as if. So you can see it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now let's move on to, instead of having become a volunteer, we have to put become a what now? Become a sponsor. Okay, become a partner, sorry. So we have become a partner. Then we can change the icon. Come to your icon library, pick anything that you want to pick, and change the button to learn more. Beautiful. And that's it. We finished creating our cards. That's how to create cards. Wow, this website is becoming beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, so This is it. You can see how we created our cards and we did everything from scratch. Now, this one doesn't have over, so this doesn't make much sense. So let's add some over to it. That should be under style. Button, text color, over, yeah. So let's make the over color to be, I think green will do well here, since our system color is mostly green. Trying to get that green color. I'm not sure I have it here. Did I have the color? Okay, I have my green color, so I will just paste it here. Beautiful. And why is it not showing the effects? Okay, let me see what's going on there. My over, my text color. Okay. The same green. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, see me. I'm actually I'm editing the wrong thing. Sorry about that. I'm editing the wrong thing. I'm on text over. I'm editing the wrong thing. Okay. So that's okay. Let's leave that for now. Ah, it is well. Oh. So I'm actually editing this. See, the effect is now showing on the third one. Okay, so I will change that now. Style over. I will return all this back to what they are before. No over. No over. You don't want any over. No. Okay. None. Beautiful. Okay, so let's come here. This is what we need to edit. Sorry about that. Sometimes these things can be funny. This is what I want to edit. Over. I believe I'm on this now. Let me firstly check. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the right thing now. Let me see if I can find that change in color. Okay, let's just see it. Let's just change the color to what now? What's our over color? Red. So let me get that red over color. Sorry, I'm taking too much time here. Okay, that's for the text. The text should be white. For the background, I should change the background. Okay, this is what we want. And it should not have border. Beautiful. 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 So we have the same effect now. That's what we want. Awesome. So you've seen how I've been able to correct that. Good. Good. You have the same over effect. Just change the color. All right. So we are through with this. We already have the same thing now. You can see it's this and this. Okay. So now let's go to the next aspect of our lesson. So let's build the footer aspects. Now, we won't build that other content. We don't have much time. So how do you build your footer? So you go back to still on our Elementor. I will update my site. We are through already, almost through. So let's exit out of this place. So let me show you how to build the header and the footer now. So let's go and build our header and footer, just as we have in the content. So you come to your appearance. Now, there are two ways to build your header and footer. You can make use of your Elementor page builder to build the header and the footer, or you make use of your theme builder. So for this, we can't make use of Elementor here because Elementor, you can only make use of Elementor Pro, that is the paid version of Elementor, to be able to build the header and the footer. So now we're making use of our team, the Astra team, we're making use of it to build the header and footer, since we don't have the paid version of Elementor. I actually have it, but because of this tutorial, I want to make use of just free tools so that everybody can follow along. So let's come to customize. Under appearance, customize. That means you are customizing your theme. So we want to customize our header and footer. So I will start from the header. Let's firstly see how to customize your header. So come to header builder. So this is your header. You have your button, you have your text, and you have your site logo. You can see it here. This is the site logo. This is the widget. Just as you have widget on your Elementor, you have widget here. So this is the site logo, the primary menu, the button. You also have three layers here that you can add more content to. If I click on this plus sign here now, I have other things I can add at the top of my current header. So I can put a search option at the top. You can see it here. This is a search option. If I don't want it, I can remove that element. If I want to add maybe a social buttons at the top, you can see it there. Now, I already have social buttons at this side of the website, so I might not include that. But if I want to include it, I will just leave it like that. Then where else did I want to add things? So instead of putting my social button at the right, at that point, I might want to put it at the right hand side. So I will come here and click this. So it will be showing at the right hand side here. It's that simple. So you are building your header already. Anything you don't want, you can remove it. I can remove this one now. It will not show again. Your primary menu is very important, so you have to include it there. So let me add it back, that button. I'm adding it back. Then to design each of these things, let's say I want to design this button now. I will come to the button here. I will click it and I will come to design aspect. Then you can change the color, the background, and anything. If I want to change the content inside it, inside that IRMA, I can change it as you have seen it. Now, and you can also click this pencil sign next time to just quickly come to the edit button, just as an Elementor. If I want to edit this menu now, I can just click this and it will go straight to the menu, how to design the primary menu and the width and all those things. and how it will look like on mobile. So it will stack it on mobile. If I don't want it to stack it on mobile, to remain like this, but that's just the best thing to have on mobile. Stack it on mobile. The meaning of stacking on mobile is that you can see it here, but if you it will have added it as a toggle button. You can see this toggle button. So that's how it will look like on mobile. So you will have this toggle button, this something like this. That's the toggle button. This button. If I remove it now, you can see it here again. So that means there is no way they can access your menu on mobile or on tabs. So I need to add it back. So here's my toggle button. This is it. So you can see it is back. Beautiful. So now when you are done, let's go back to the web view. You can now publish it. So that's how to edit your. So if I publish that, I will come back. I will now close, go back. Then I will move to my, you can see it's showing already. Then I can change this color. If I don't want it as black, probably I want to make it green. I can go back there, just click the pencil sign. I should be directed to that place instantly. Here you can change the social icon. You can remove, you can add. If you want to add different social icon, you can see it here. Let's say I want to add my YouTube to it. I'll just click YouTube and I'll add social icon. So YouTube will be added here. So I don't have a Behance account. I will remove Behance. You can see it. That's been added. Then I can come to design, leave the size alone. What I need is the icon color. If I want to make use of their official icon color, you can see it here. If I want to use my own custom and I want to change this icon color from black, I want to make it to be my green color. So I will just copy my green color and paste it there. So I'm trying to show you all these things so that you can know how to manage them when you see them. So have I changed anything here? Let me do that again. Paste. Beautiful. So you can see it's now green color. And the over is what? You can see when you over it, it's changed to red, just like the normal button. So then you publish. It's that simple. That's how to make your header. So you go back again and come to footer builder, do the same thing. It will show you those things again. The widget, let me scroll down. So this is my footer. You can see currently I have social icons, the copyright, the widget too, and the logo at the center. So, and you do the same editing. So to save our time, let's just leave that and let's proceed. So that is that about that. Let's exit out of this, please. So now, oh, so I did not maximize the, Jesus, what is this now? I did not maximize the thing I was explaining. Yeah, yeah. So you have been seeing my slide all this while. Okay, I can just give us a walkthrough of that again. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So let me give us a walkthrough of that again. Come to your appearance, click on customize. Then, as soon as that has loaded, so I was actually working, I was actually revealing my thinking I was showing the right thing. So just come to your, you can just, this is the header section already. You can see header builder. Let's come to header builder. And you see different icons you have here. You can remove anyone you don't want. Let's say I remove this now. You can see it's no longer there. And I can add it by clicking the plus sign and pick anything I want to pick. If I want to use account, probably I want to show the account name. I can remove it again. I can add the social again. You can see it here. So that's how to do it. If I don't want this menu, you must want it, unless you don't. So let's say I want to remove this. I want to remove this. I want to add my social icon. Yeah, I want to replace it with social icon. You can see it. So that's how to build your header. Then you publish it. But I don't want this. I want it to be button or so you can leave it like that. Do this. So I need to get out of this place now. Publish. So that's how to build your header. And so we have seen how to build the header. So let's move to the next one, the footer. We have seen how to build footer already also. So that's how to build the basic parts of your website. So let's go back. Let's check how our website currently looks like. And we put an end to everything for this moment. So these are our websites that we have built. This is the content and this is the footer. So thank you for following. We'll go again next time. God bless you and have a sweet night rest. All right.